evening, friends. Welcome to Ramblings of a Middle-Aged Card Collector. Tonight on episode 4, we will be talking about DC with Upper Deck holding the license, batmanmetal, and the first PMGs we're going to get in the DC universe. Tonight with me is my guest and friend, Luis Alonso. It's Alonso Collectibles on IG, YouTube, and whatnot. Welcome, my friend.
What's going on, man? Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on. It's awesome. I could only think of one fellow Marvel collector who would be so psyched to talk about batmanmetal.
Yeah, batmanmetal is going to be fun, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully we get it this time with the date they gave us, you know what I mean?
October 1st.
Yeah, so it's been getting pushed back for months now, so hopefully it finally comes through, man.
I do have to say that I'm not oh, thanks for joining the live. I'm not a fan of the pushbacks, but if it's making the set better and holding the pre-release prices, I'm okay with that because I was able to snag a bunch of boxes through the extended time. So I was like, all right.
yeah. Hey, that's a victory for sure, man.
For sure. So friends, just remember that there will be questions to Luis, but you can answer them freely like I'm asking you guys just in the live chat. And I'll share them. If you have any questions for me or Luis during the live, please feel free to ask.
I'm just here for the ride, dog.
Word. All right, cool. And there will be a giveaway or two, so make sure to hit pound ramble on, and you'll be entered for the giveaway through the show. So I'm very excited to have you on. If you all don't know, Luis has one of the most entertaining whatnot breaks that I've ever been able to join. You have to check them out. Gamble responsibly. We're all adults, but
1000%, bro.
I've had the chance of seeing Luis do a break live at OAX, and it's even more fun to be in the environment with the way you just pump out like the atmosphere. It's a lot of fun, man.
Oh, that break was a celebration, bro. The amount of people we had in that penthouse suite was crazy, bro. Yeah, that shit was different, bro. I'll be honest with you. Like, I've done a lot of streams. That's probably the stream with the most energy, the most amount of people. Like that, like, bro, people were just standing up. There was like nowhere to sit, man. It was mad.
Yeah, it was almost like everyone wanted to stand up. Like, every hit.
It was crazy. Yeah, that type of experience. I think you were only going to get that level at like OAX. You know what I mean? Like, we definitely got to run it back, bro.
Hell yeah. Penthouse 26, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. You already know.
So, again, like I said, I know your love for the Batman. I know your love for PMGs, the history that you had with Spider-Man, with the metal, amazing hits you were getting out of those, great pulls. So when you first heard, I'm sure like the rest of us, that Upper Deck lost the Marvel license, but was gaining the DC license, what were your thoughts on that?
Well, finally, there's going to be some cool DC cards.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, there's definitely other DC sets. Other companies have been, creating DC cards. There was cards back. I remember some of the first Batman trading cards I ever saw were the ones from the Batman Returns movie. Okay. I remember ripping those, like the yellow pack as a kid.
Yeah.
And it was it was fun. But really, after, like, I thought finally you're going to start to see DC characters on some of like the nice inserts that Upper Deck has to offer, right? Like,
yes,
there's a lot of history there, not just PMGs, you've got, the jambalayas, you've got, now you've got the medallions, original art, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And cards, a masterpiece set, it's going to be, there's a lot, the Flea Ultra sets, and just like platinum, bro. Like, think about it. That's coming, right? Like DC platinum, 1000% coming. I would be, if they don't capitalize on that, they're sleeping, right? As big as an impact that, Marvel Platinum had, to Marvel cards. That would be awesome. So it's fun, man. It's cool, bro. I'm a big Batman guy, bro. I don't really collect a whole lot of Batman. I have a little bit of DC original art in my collection, like very little. I need to add more, but as far as like a kid, bro, like the cartoon, like the Batman animated series, bro, watching that shit after school, and
oh yeah,
all the movies, going back to the original Batman and then Batman Returns, and what I'm saying. It's just Batman was Batman, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It
there's
was
so much
great.
pop culture to it, you know.
Yeah, dude, it was wild, bro. It was wild. So it's fun, man. It's gonna be nice, bro. It's gonna be nice. I'm excited. I'm excited
I
for what they
fully
got to
agree.
offer.
That was so well said, yo. When I first heard, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, I'm excited. We could get like a Gotham Masterpieces set or Rogues Gallery of some kind. Like DC's villains, Batman villains are some of my favorite villains. Like that's why I like DC Comics. Was like it's darker and its villains are just like top tier villains. Even when you think they're just a regular villain, like they're OP. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm very excited about it. So I hope we pull some crazy stuff in the upcoming sets.
Yeah, the Batman metal makes a lot of sense. I think that's set. So I feel like the DC catalog is not as vast as Marvel. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's gonna be a lot of like rinky-dink characters. They're gonna be feeding us in some of these sets, which is but something like Batman Metal, dude, like that's gonna be only DC Masterpiece is gonna be able to top that. Because when you think about it, Batman is the king of DC, right?
Yes.
After Batman, the drop off is a nice drop down. You know what I'm saying? So
tiered level character.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting how Upper Deck moving forward creates DC sets. Because like I said, bro, like every set can't be Batman themed either.
No,
you know what I mean?
But I'm like there's a huge catalog that with capabilities. I mean, they hold the license to Watchmen. That'd be a fun.
Watchmen's cool. Yeah. But like when you think about like Marvel, right? Like you can just keep printing Marvel sets and people are gonna be interested in them because the characters are bad. Like, like you can count up to 100 solid ass characters.
Yeah.
You can't do that with DC. You're maybe 40, 50, So it's gonna be very, very exciting. Also, I'm very, very curious how it's gonna work. But I think Batman Metal is gonna be a monster set for DC.
Me too.
If they indeed do have PMGs, which they originally said there was going to be PMGs, so I'm sure there is. I saw Jambalayas. Yeah. That's going to be fly. But dog, a Batman PMG, Batman Precious Metal Gem, that's going to be a big deal. That's going to have, in my opinion, significance in the DC card community, like what Flea Ultra 2013 with the first PMGs for Marvel, the impact that set and the, you know what I'm saying, the demand 100%. That those PMGs have. So I think this set has similar potential, but it's going to be printed very heavy, bro. It's going to be printed very heavy.
Yeah, it'll be curious about the print run. There's some wizards out there that'll probably be able to figure it out once we get a checklist.
I believe they said 200 base character checklist.
Yeah, I was actually going to share it so we can go through it since you were touching some
points. Shit. Okay, my bad, bro. I'm moving ahead.
No. Perfect. It's totally good. It's totally good. So we're going to go through it. And like you just said, it's 200 base card set, which is, that's, it's a hefty. But when they break it down, the first 100 cards are hero cards. So that just touched base before what you're saying, to come up in a DC universe with 100 heroes. What heroes are they pulling from? Because I can't name 100 heroes in Batman, in Gotham at least. So it's got to be like heroes he's worked with. You know what I mean? Like I could see Blue Beetle or possibly Superman. They're going to be heavy hitters to be in here for the first PMGs.
there's gonna have to be multiple base cards that care. Like Spider-Man Metal had 4 different Spider-Mans. I would assume there's gonna be multiple Batmans, multiple Jokers, multiple Harley Quinn, multiple Robins. That would be my guess, because I'm just trying to think, bro. I was thinking 50, 60 DC, solid characters in DC. That was including villains.
Yeah.
So I'm curious what 100 heroes they're gonna pull out. It's gonna be wild, bro. It's gonna be a massive set.
It is, but the excitement there. The only things I can think of is like the Bat family. We're gonna get all them Jason Todd.
Bro, they're gonna have to go time machine DC. Batman. Batman Beyond.
Word.
Ancient Batman, Samurai Batman. Like they can really
Dark Knight Batman.
They're gonna really have to go deep. They're gonna have to really go deep for 100 heroes. Wow. Yeah. So what's the other 100? Are those gonna be the villains?
Yeah. So that's exactly it. The next is 100 villains, and it looks like they're gonna be a high series.
100 villains. Holy hell.
And
there's a lot of just in the Batman Rose Scout, just Batman villains. There's a crap load of them.
There are. I'm possibly honing in on a little piece of art that I'm working on with Next Comic Art. Love them. Make sure to go check them out. Every artist in that group is amazing. So I was like, oh, how many rogues galleries can I think of? And I came up with 18 off the top of my head. And then I really had to think of like pulling out crazy characters, Doll Man, Calendar Man, like wild characters, like trying to even think of the name of the puppet that the marionette that the dude talks to, but it's like actually alive or something like that. There was crazy ones.
That's a great Harley Quinn art. I hope that is in the set.
Because
Upper Deck likes to give us images of cards, and then there are different images when we open the product.
Yep.
But if they didn't put that Harley in, they dropped the ball. That Harley's a great piece.
It is, and I really like this variant that they're parallel. They're saying it's going to be out of 75, and it's going to be a gradient scheme that mirrors her hair color. So I guess it's going to be the light blue and light pink.
Yes, I like that. I like that art.
Hell yeah, it's fire.
Give me the realism art. I saw Upper Deck posted on their Instagram the Gotham metal cards.
Oh yeah,
with the bat signal in the back. Yo, them shits are hard, bro. I was like, okay. We're gonna keep getting planet metal type cards. But I like the die cut look with the bat symbol in the back, and the Batman art looks crazy, bro.
It does, yo. I really like the way Killer Croc looks like the animated series.
Yes, it's good. Who's the other character that looked crazy realistic, bro? I gotta find that.
The Joker was fire because it was such a color.
Yeah, the Joker one, but there was another character there. Hold on. There was another character that was there. Hold on. Who is it? Oh, the Mr. Freeze was badass.
Yeah.
The Joker with the purple background was fire. Oh, bro, I'm probably thinking of a different insert. Yeah, Mr. Freeze. It looks good, bro. The set looks really good.
I'm looking for. That's probably one of the inserts I'm looking for. So other parallels are going to include the FX. We're used to those, and then the PMGs are going to be orange out of 25, blue out of 50, and gold 1 out of 1s.
Hell yeah.
Fire.
That insert right there, that is crazy. Right there.
Yes.
The Arkham Asylum insert, you see that scarecrow? Bro, how hard is that, dog?
That is really hard. And I love that these are going to be the acetates, because I like collecting the acetates.
Yeah, bro. I hope they're thick.
They're probably going to be like the Fleer Ultra Midnight Suns and Wolverine, where it's layered on top of each other.
Oh, you're talking about, it's probably going to be like the Hellfires.
Yep, exactly. I'm thinking exactly like those. Like the background might be slightly a different color, or something to do with the character, not just, we'll see. It'll be cool. And then we get another die cut, which is the Poison Ivy touch, and that's 1 per case. So that's going to be a gold LTFX finish. So that's going to be cool looking. We didn't get a sample of that, so that's going to be a surprise to see when.
Yeah, we'll start ripping.
And then we got Secret Identities. That so this is what going to be a lenticular, so that's going to be cool.
That's my first.
Okay.
So far, so I look through. It's the one insert. I'm like leave the lenticulars for annual and shit. You know what I'm saying? Give us more premium inserts. Give us. That's kind of like maybe there's a couple really cool arts that are like, okay, you know, you can forgive it, but seeing that a lenticular feels lazy. I don't. The first thing I don't like the Arkham Asylum. I'm on board 100%. Awesome. The metal, awesome. The base design looks nice. That's the first insert that I'm kind of like, not for me.
Yeah, they can be boring. Like I'm not a fan of some of the ones in the past, but I do like the ones. What are they like? The Beast Boy variants in annual DC annual. Those were pretty cool. Me and my son were grabbing those. So we'll see how those look. But
yeah, for sure.
And then you get the Enigmas. So I'm thinking those are glow in the dark. So I'm wondering if they'll have like a question mark, you know, something to do with the Riddler because you know his name's Enigma.
Yeah, that would be. I like that.
And then you got the clown.
You gotta put it to the light, let it get light, and then turn the light off, and it'll reveal something.
Yo, I love glow in the dark inserts, or the ones from Fleer Ultra Midnight Suns with like the different images.
Yeah, but the glow effect was kind of like weak, bro. You really had to keep it to that light.
Yeah.
And then it would die. Give us some that really glow in the dark, bro. Like just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping like the question mark is crazy. Like I hope they do something cool with it. Cause like that reminds me of the first Batman Arkham game, Arkham Asylum.
Yes.
You had to use the light and you would see the glowing question mark on where you had to go look for the hints and stuff.
Those games were the shit, bro. Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight. Those three games are classics, bro.
Very cool. I love those. Such good games. Man.
Yeah. I've got all three of those downloaded on my Xbox right now, bro.
Word. And then we got Skybox Premium. These
I
look
like this.
They could be cool. Yeah.
This looks like the acetate, like the Aethers from Flare.
Okay.
The acrylic Aethers. Are these like are these like that? They kind of look like it.
They kind of look like it. It says it's a familiar car style with the different flair. So it's like a star emerald and a star diamond. The emerald's at a 10 and the diamond's one at
maybe
1 at 1.
Maybe it's different then. Maybe it's a different insert then.
Yeah, it could be something that they added
like a shiny parallel instead of the acetate. I would hope if that is the case with that gold foiling and the background foiled, still look fly.
Yeah. Clayface looks crazy there.
It looks wild.
And then we got our known jambalayas.
The jambalayas.
Got a Platinum Portraits and Z-Force Raves.
Oh, dude. Batman Platinum Portrait is going to be a big deal, bro.
Yes.
Batman, Joker, Harley Quinn, Catwoman. Oh, man. That's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
I forgot about Platinum Portraits. That Batman Platinum Portrait's going to be a hot. If they picked an awesome art, like I hope they really picked it, because they picked an awesome art for the metal, for the Gotham metal art. That thing is crazy.
Yeah.
If they pick a good art, they can crush it, man. They really can. There we go.
There we go. And we get so these are hobby case hits. Dark Matter 2 per case and Gotham City Metals 2 per case.
Okay. Oh, the Dark Matters. Okay. That's cool.
When you're breaking, you're going to get 2 per case.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Do they say if there's any numbered ones, or are they just going to be like short print? Like some will be short print. Does it say anything?
I'm thinking that. I'm thinking you're going to have possibly SPs and SSPs, super short
like
print.
Batman and shit like that.
Yeah, like
print. Okay.
Yeah, something possible. So
typically those metal sets are like 15 to 20 cards.
Yeah.
So I'd say the checklist. size for those metals would probably be around there.
For sure, for sure. And I'm super excited for this. My son's super excited for this. One of the shows that came out when he was little that we would watch together, like in his little bed in his room, was the Batman Brave and the Bold cartoon. So
okay.
I'm hoping to see, we're both hoping to see some kind of parallel of that kind of Batman or heroes of some kind in there's some upcoming set, because that was some cool art and cool stories. That's actually how I learned some of like the real weird villains.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea about some of the villains, and then watched that cartoon with my son. I was like, who the hell is that? And then I looked it up and followed up on the comic, and I was like, yo, that was dark. And they twisted it into a cartoon that kids are watching. I was like, okay.
Yeah, for sure. One thing I didn't see on that list that's kind of disappointing are comic cuts.
I agree. That it's not, or sketches. But wait, let me.
I'm sure there'll be sketches. Did we go through the whole list already?
Yeah, that was just the list that they put.
Hopefully, there's comic.
Oh, wait, no, hold on.
Oh, we missed it.
Well, we missed. Go back. I cut that off too short. Apologies. Thanks for letting me know, because that is definitely there at the bottom. So let me go over here. Go on StreamYard. Bam. All right. So it does say hobby case hits on average, all the way at the bottom. 2 wild. All right. So this is the breakdown for a hobby case hits: 2 numbered inserts, 2 dark matter inserts, 2 Gotham City metal inserts, 2 secret identity and or the Clown Prince of Crime inserts. I want to see what those
Clown Prince of Crime inserts sound gangster.
Yeah, I love the Joker. Yeah, I love the Joker. I got a painting of the Joker. Well, it's a signed print. It's fancy, but it's from Sideshow. Wish it was the real painting, but that'd be cool. Jambalaya, 1 Poison Ivy touch insert, and then you get 2 wild card hits. So this is where it could be any of these: creator autographs, original art sketch, platinum portraits insert, from the Diary of Alfred Pennyworth insert.
Please, see what those please like. Don't be a Daily Bugle type insert.
That's why.
Please don't be a Daily Bugle insert.
I'm worried because that's like a case hit. So we'll see.
Wow.
We'll see. Enigmas insert. I'm hoping those are cool, glow in the dark. They hope they do something. Oh, look at that. The Brave and the Bold insert.
There you go. There you go.
All right, that's a case hit though. Oh, and then the Batman Adventures. So that's going to be cool, like the cartoon.
Yes, yes.
So,
but no comic cut.
No comic cut.
That's a big miss, man. If there's no comic cuts, that's a big miss.
That would be crazy. I mean, it's Upper Deck. Maybe they didn't have like a back stock of stuff to cut.
You could go out and buy a lot of comic books for a good price, bro, to make comic cuts, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So blaster boxes on average have 5 additional parallels: a purple, a retribution, a nemesis, a justice, an anarchy. That's a lot of different parallel for FXs. Yeah. You can hit a Clown Prince of Crime insert in a blaster. That's cool because that's what, a case hit. Poison Ivy, that's a case hit.
Secret I think moving forward, I think all the sets need to have good hits in the blasters.
It looks like they're stocked. It looks like the only thing we're not getting in an insert is a sketch. And the Alfred Pennyworth.
That shit better be hard, bro.
I would say pre-order some blasters, guys, if the price of hobbies you aren't feeling it. And this is Upper Deck, so hey, it'll be available. I think stock will be at Walmart, Target, Barnes and Noble, GameStop. So this isn't going to be a hunt. The hobby.
I think once they show a Batman PMG, it's over.
Word. You got to beat those scalpers who are.
As soon as a Batman PMG surfaces and it looks crazy, it's over. everybody's gonna go crazy. Batman is Batman, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I was hoping there'd be a purple or a green PMG, because that'd be a fun color match for the Joker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not gonna show all their cards on the first round. You know what I mean? They're gonna save that one for the next one.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. So, all right. So let's move on, brother. So, Upper Deck's DC first set with Upper Deck was annual. Now that we've got batmanmetal introducing some new DC PMGs, how do you see this evolution in their DC line going to evolve the upcoming sets?
I don't even know, dog.
Or,
It's like, bro, we're in like some serious uncharted territory, bro. Like, I have no clue. Like, annual came out like hot for like the first few days, and then it just got quiet. But it's annual, right? Like, annual is that, you know, that starter type set that, you know, get introduced into cards. You know, annual is a nice way to start, have fun, but then you quickly figure out that, you know, most of the cards just don't hold value. You know what I mean? So it becomes more of like, you know, just a set to have fun, but not a set. At least for me, in my opinion, right? Like, it's not a set to go crazy and really get heavily invested in it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if annual is your jam and you love the set and you're building it, get it. You know what I mean? I respect and I'm happy for however anybody collects, you know, go for it. If that's your thing, do your thing, bro. Don't let nobody stop you. But honestly, I have no, batmanmetal is going to tell us a lot about how far DC cards are going to go.
I agree.
Batmanmetal, yeah. And it all starts at the top, right? It all starts at how well is Upper Deck going to start marketing their sets? Are they just going to continue to market it? Just throw a little Instagram post up or little Facebook post. You know, you do the one little video on Twitch, you know, where 70 people are watching. You know, like, are you really going to put, you know, marketing, you know, put money into marketing and really promote your product? We'll see, you know. We'll see.
That's a great point. That's a great point, because I hope they're not riding on that familiarity with everyone as a Marvel collector with previous sets, knowing that what's coming out, their characters are going to be it. What characters to look for, familiar inserts, familiar parallels, excitement for that familiarity. Now that's not here. So how are you going to, you know what I mean? Like you're saying, you got to promote it, not just these little things. And all of a sudden you're walking into Target or Walmart and you're like, oh, blaster. I didn't even know that. You know what I mean? So
100%. And now you've got a big dog, you know, in Pops, the way that they're marketing and promoting their stuff. And, you know, just the simple little thing they did at San Diego Comic-Con, like, that was the highlight for collectors of that show, were those, you know, San Diego Comic-Con boxes of mint. So maybe Upper Deck's like, you know what? You know, these, you know, we got to step our game up. Iron sharpens iron, bro, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron. I hope, bro. I hope that lights a fire and they're like, you know what? We need to really put, you know, into it. We need to put a lot of effort into marketing this, because DC's not gonna, at least my opinion, the DC cards aren't going to attract the masses like Marvel cards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Marvel cards have been popping for a while. DC's kind of been quiet with the Cryptozoic sets, and you know what I mean? They've been kind of quiet. Like my Marvel card sets have been pumping, you know, making headlines, you know, starting from, you know, from the Upper Deck stuff to the early 90s stuff, you know.
In shows with like Golden, and all of a sudden their cards selling on, and it's like, what is that, Marvel cards? And so there was definitely that familiarity. So it almost hopes that, knowing that Upper Deck is holding the license, it may bring in people who were like, oh, I love Batman. I'm excited for this. So that's a great point. And that's following, and you kind of touched base on this before. Why do you think Upper Deck chose Batman as the platform to launch PMGs instead of another storyline such as Superman or Justice League?
It's easy. Batman is DC's Spider-Man.
Okay, there you go.
Batman, again, Batman, listen, bro. And Batman's here. The next thing is like here. The gap between Batman and the next character down is a very wide gap. Whether you want to say it's, Superman, the Joker, Harley Quinn, like these are like really big popular characters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like all those, like the gap is so wide, bro. Like you gotta start off with Batman because you don't have the luxury of you just don't have the luxury of having a vast, very popular mainstream character catalog. You just don't have it compared to Marvel. It's just not there.
100%.
Not taking a shot at DC. It's the facts of the facts. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So Batman was obviously the easy choice. I don't think there was going to be another character. That's what I said, a little bit earlier in the show. Is I'm very curious how they're going to do things moving forward because after Batman, the drop is massive.
Agreed.
And is Superman going to sell as well as Batman? Probably not. More than likely, it won't.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a fan of like what they did with whatever that Brilliance was. I was hoping we were going to get a Fleer Ultra Spider-Man from like that promo, Superman from that promo card we saw with the blue.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's coming because I believe that's a set that they said that they had slated. So I'm sure that's coming. But we'll see, bro. But this is going to be Batman. Is going to be their flagship. The batmanmetal is going to be the flagship for the year for them, for DC. And if they can put out a masterpiece set this year, those are going to be the two sets that they need to really nail it out of the park. They need to promote the hell out of it, bro, because those are the sets that are going to give you that push to start bringing out the Superman stuff, a Justice League set.
Yep.
Suicide Squad. I'm sure you're going to see something like that.
That would be cool.
I'm sure eventually you're going to see a Peacemaker set, like for the show. They did a Peacemaker promo at San Diego Comic-Con, right?
I don't know. I didn't know that. I know they
have Peacemaker packs there.
Okay, cool. Strange is mentioning, familiarity. It's going to be on EPAC, so that's going to be fire. That's going to be
Batman on EPAC is going to be a battle, bro.
Word. That'll be exciting. That's when you'll really know where Batman DC is going to move with Upper Deck. If you see that moving and scarcity just starts dropping on availability of cases and everything, then you're going to know, okay, there's a market for it and people are really hunting for these things.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be an issue on scarcity for product. I think it's going to be a big set. It's going to be a big printed set. It's going to be a lot of product to go around. And then you also have EPAC. It's going to be on EPAC for a while. And again, honestly, it really depends. Hopefully their achievements are crazy. And what worries me is we don't have any comic cuts.
Maybe
are they going to do the comic coverage? Those were the big chases for the metal sets on EPAC, or the comic book cover achievement, 16-panel one. So I can't see them not doing that, but again, you never know.
Yeah, for sure. And, it kind of brings up what you were saying before, thinking about the characters, and then you come out with like a masterpiece set. What are the tiers? What characters are going to be in what tier level for tier 3, tier 4? So like, that's something we got to think about, like, very curious on what we see.
Masterpiece is going to make more sense just because it's going to be obviously like 90 characters. So I think with 90 characters, you can put together a decent. You can put a decent, list together. So But with 200 characters, that's like,
it's big.
There's got to be multiples of each character of like the popular. It has to be.
Yeah, 100%. The PMG is such a legendary insert for Marvel cards. What do you mean? What does it mean to finally see DC get its first PMGs? And do you believe it's going to be bringing over Marvel collectors to the DC universe?
I think a Batman PMG. I think like the popular characters are going to be awesome. That's, shiny foil, beautiful shiny foil treatment on popular characters is going to go good for anything, right? It doesn't matter the IP. I think what was the next question, bro? If I spaced.
That's all right. That's all right. It was like, do you think Marvel collectors are going to be coming over to DC?
Okay, yeah, Marvel collect. I'm sure you're gonna have a lot more Marvel collectors bleed into the DC stuff once it hits E-Pack. And there's actually like a popular set with opportunity on E-Pack. Because, annual's annual. Annual's fun for the first week, and then it just gets quiet. We've seen that for Marvel. It's not just the DC, right? Like, it's same thing for Marvel. But something like this with, PMGs and stuff like that, platinum portraits, all these different inserts, it's going to be exciting, and people are going to start, they're going to start spending it because it's going to be easy to buy, and there's actually going to be stuff worth chasing. There's stuff that are gonna, you hit a one-on-one big character PMG, it's gonna be desired. It's gonna be valuable. The Batman PMGs, I'm just gonna brace people. I think they're gonna come out high as shit, bro, and people are gonna buy them up. The first year DC PMGs, the first year Batman PMGs, bro, like. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. It really is.
I totally agree. And that's why I was like, I'm going to keep getting a few Billies.
Jambalayas. There's big jambalaya collectors. The first year jambalayas. Like, massive.
It is. It is.
Massive.
You're saying, are we going to get another Woman of DC, perhaps? That'd be a cool set to see.
That would be hot. I would dig that. Keep it a small checklist. Maybe something like Gems. DC Gems.
Oh, that'd be fire.
Upper Deck, thank you.
Yeah, yo. And I missed out on the Marvel Gems, and I couldn't get it at the second.
A DC Gem, 6-7 cards, 10 cards, similar to me. Similar to what we're getting. What we're getting with Mint. Everybody's going crazy with.
Yeah.
The small amount of cards, just more premium card. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great competition.
That would be, dude, you drop you do an exquisite line. I don't know if they still have the rights for exquisite.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You do the exquisite line for the big mail cat. Like, there's so much you can do with it, bro. It all depends on how far they're going to go with it. Like, how much are they going to really put into it? How badass do they want to be with the DC license is the question.
Yeah, because now I'm like, oh, there's no point of a Emma Frost like parallel in Gems. So would it be like Poison Ivy? Like that,
or Mr. Freeze, bro, or Mr. Freeze, like the
fire.
You know what I'm saying? Like male, female base set. You have male inserts sprinkled in, and you got the exquisite with male and female. Like, yeah, bro.
The possibilities are endless.
They have it there. They have the DNA there. All it is I feel like having people that are truly creative. That I think that's very necessary in a company, and I hope Upper Deck has that. To be honest, I really do.
For sure, I agree too. I agree. Now, with the atmosphere and ecosystem that's going on with tops and availability of sets, other than being able to win the EQL, find it somehow in a store, or be able to go into breaks, do you think with the way Upper Deck handles distribution and availability, readily availability in stores, do you think this is going to move Marvel collectors who may be sick of this situation into DC and start PCing DC characters like they were Marvel characters?
I'm sure there'll be some people that will dabble a little bit more into DC. But I don't know, bro. Like, you know, just because prices are crazy with tops and box prices doesn't mean you can't collect, right? Like,
yes.
There's so many different ways to collect, bro. Like, if you don't want, if you can't afford the new top shit, you're not a fan of it, you can go back and buy Upper Deck product and rip that. Buy singles if you love tops, and you know you can't afford $600-700. Go pay $40-50 for a character you like. Go jump on a case break, have fun. You may not pull shit, you might pull some. It's all fun. Or just buy singles, bro. You know what I mean? Singles are always available. So there's definitely different ways to scratch the itch and collect. You don't have to go and spend $700-800 on a booster box. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm sure there's gonna be people. I'm sure just the point of EPAC, like when it's on EPAC, you're gonna see a lot of engagement there because it's easy, right? Like Topps doesn't have that yet, where you can just go on and buy loose packs, buy a box, buy a case, and yeah, there's just a lot of options, dude. You know, there's a lot of options that you can do.
Yeah. And just to give them another little jab, I really wanted to buy a box or two of the SpongeBob 25th anniversary chrome that's going to be coming out.
Yeah.
My son was like, oh, it'd be really cool to rip a box or two. And I'm like, all right. Didn't win that EQL again.
Yeah, EQL is a treacherous little thing.
It was $249 for a hobby, and I was like, okay, I can justify this price because it looks like there's real autos. It's not SpongeBob's auto. It's the person who voiced SpongeBob on the card.
Yeah.
Kind of like the way they did the X-Men 97 set. So I was like, okay, I like that idea. And then the sketches were a really cool sketch idea. So I was like, I'm in. $249.99. I can buy in at that. Didn't get well. Yo, that shit, it hit eBay between $440 and $750. I was like, who are these boxes for? I was like, who's buying this at this price? And I guess it's just OG people who watch the show now are older who have the money, or you know, scalpers or something. So I was like, oh my goodness. And again, it's another chrome set. I was like, I could have did a little different. The chrome, you know. But we'll see. Are you going to be getting in on that? Because I might have to buy in on your break.
On SpongeBob, bro, like probably not. I don't know. I don't think so.
You're missing a market, bro.
Huh?
You're missing out on a corner in a market.
Yeah, and listen, man, and that's a funny thing. Like, bro, you know, the breaking is fun. Like, I don't have to break, bro. You know what I mean? I've been doing it for so long, starting many years ago with Pokemon and all that. That it was just, you know, I enjoy. I like it scratches the itch to rip. You know, you have fun, engage with the community. You know what I'm saying? I get to participate in other people's breaks and have fun. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't like the product, just because the shit makes money, I ain't gonna break it, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I was offered multiple cases of the Topps Chrome Disney. Sure, I could have flipped it and make money, but am I really gonna enjoy? Like I like Disney, my kids like Disney. I like going to Disney World and shit, you know. But am I really gonna enjoy ripping Disney product?
I feel
so. I passed on it because it wasn't my thing, you know.
Oh, Rapunzel.
Yeah. Oh shit. Goofy out of 25. Like I'm not knocking it. It's just if I don't enjoy the product and I genuinely don't have an interest in it, just because it makes money, I'm not gonna break it.
Our boy Strange is saying Alonso getting that SpongeBob OA.
Nah. SpongeBob, like nah, not SpongeBob. No.
Just kidding. So moving along, we said So with DC now in play, who are the big names you would want to get the PMG treatment next? Superman or Justice League?
Well, bro, it's easy for me, Justice League, bro, because when I was a little kid, I grew up watching the old school, Justice League cartoons, like the old school from like what was it, Was it Boomerang? No, what was it? Was it Boomerang? It was Cartoon Network that had the old school shit.
Oh yeah, Boomerang.
Maybe it was Boomerang.
Yeah, Boomerang.
It was like the real old school, like the vintage cartoons.
Yeah.
And bro, I grew up watching the Justice League cartoons, like massive, bro. Like
Legion of Doom.
Those were the first DC cartoons I would watch. And then after that, I got really big into the Batman animated series. But who didn't?
And the Superman was great too. And then they would do crossovers. I always loved it.
And what I loved about the Batman animated series, it was always dark, bro.
Oh yeah,
like it was always a dark vibe. The color scheme, like you had your light moments, but most of it was always like dark, gritty, like in the cold with snow. The episodes in winter with snow in the city, and just the animated series was
like
the shit,
red background always.
The voice of the Batman, like that is the voice, like that is such a class. Yeah, bro. It's
so funny you bring that up because like in the flip, the Superman cartoon was like bright and everything, but when they would do a crossover episode, Superman would come into the dark, yo.
Yeah, it was always the Batman, the episodes when he would face like the Scarecrow, and it was just dark, and it was just dark, bro. I think that's what I loved about. Like Batman Returns is my favorite Batman movie. Because I love that Tim Burton vibe, that dark vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's middle of the city, Christmas time, snow, mayhem's going on, shit's exploding. Batman's got to pull into the downtown, and there's like 30-something goons, and he's the only one that's got to fight them all. Like, it's just that dark vibe.
You had an awesome dark side story with Catwoman.
Yes.
A wild story just going on the side. Meanwhile, the main story's going on. You were like, this is an awesome vibe, yo.
Yeah, that's what made Batman for me, bro. You know what I mean? That's what made Batman for me.
Love that, yo. I love that. How big of a role do you think these PMGs will play in defining Upper Deck's future DC releases? Like, is this going to be pivotal? Like, this is it.
It's always the first. Typically, the first is always the most important, right? Okay. Like, that's typically how it goes.
Word. PJ, what's up, brother?
They treat kids like kids 100%. It was more because like kids and a teenager, like as a teenager, you watch that, you're like, yo, this shit's hard, right?
It was hard, yo. You come home after school and watch that, yo. He's beating up goons. He hits their face. You hear the sound. You're like, oh.
And dude, you know what the best part is? You can go online on, I don't know if it's on, Prime or Netflix. You got the whole, Batman animated series, and you can watch that all, bro. Like, you don't gotta wait. Like, bro, look, how good do these kids have it these days, bro? Like, you don't gotta wait week to week to watch classics. You can just go back and just watch every episode one at a time in order.
Saturday morning cartoon
on the streaming service. Yeah, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, I remember, what was it? Mask of the Phantasm. And that was like
the movie. The movie was crazy. Yeah.
Yo, that was crazy, yo.
Yeah. They had that movie in the movie theaters.
No, it came out on WB. It did come out in the movie theaters. But
I believe it came out in the movie theaters first, right? Like,
yes, it was the first feature release. And that was fine.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I saw it. If that movie came out in theaters, I saw it in theaters.
Oh,
because I remember watching an animated Batman movie that was in theaters.
Oh, awesome. PJ will be at OAX.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt.
Yeah, I remember watching that. And that was like, I think I used to have the t-shirt where it's the blimp and it was shining the lights and it kind of looked like Batman's symbol. It was a real cool t-shirt as a kid. I used to rock that all the time, man.
Yeah.
So for collectors listening right now, Why should this set be on their radar?
Shit.
No matter
You gotta
what
be careful. You gotta be careful saying that, because you don't want people to be like, "Oh, bro, the influence, trying to influence people to go buy product and get into something."
Well, I ain't getting no free product.
I'm gonna just say it plain as day. Don't go crazy. Have fun. Focus on really what you want. Focus on, if you want to chase a specific character or characters, you know what I'm saying? Like, have that plan. I think this set, PMG is a very important insert for trading cards, for sport. PMG is a PMG. It's a very, very respected insert. Some people like them, some people don't. You know what I mean? I think these are going to be the most important DC PMGs. There's no question. These are going to be the ones, if you want to set up a set of like the characters you like or whatever, if you want to go crazy and collect them all, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, these are going to be the DC PMGs that if this license goes good and DC cards get popular and they grow it and they promote it and they actually put in the grind, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
These are going to be, like, look at 2013.
2013, yeah.
You go back to the original, to the beginning. That's where it started. So these PMGs are going to come out super hot, especially the big characters. I think there's going to definitely be a cool down period. There always is.
Yeah.
The only thing that worries me for this, that why maybe there isn't going to be so much of a cool down period too soon, like I think it's going to take a little bit longer, is because I don't know what other flagship product they're going to be able to put out that's going to be this important besides masterpieces. Okay. There's nothing else. Batman PMG, masterpieces, that's it. There's nothing else.
Yeah, like that Fleer Ultra, the first Fleer Ultra set's going to have to hit hard. Otherwise,
but even then, like, yeah, you're going to have the medallion, but the PMGs, it's going to be the only thing that's going to overshadow this set to a degree is a masterpiece set.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yes, 100%.
So maybe these PMGs stay hot for a longer time than, say, a Marvel set, because there's multiple sets with it out. Multiple sets that have PMGs already. So you've got a lot of different sets to choose from for Marvel. You're only going to have one set for DC. So I think they're going to get stupid. I think they'll get stupid. I think there will be a cool down period. How soon? I think it won't be that soon.
And that's a great point you brought up. There are PMGs of your favorite character from multiple sets.
For Marvel.
Correct.
For DC, there's just this.
This is the inaugural set.
And the worst thing is it's the first. So even that's going to be that extra added value to them, that they're the first year PMGs. They're the first set to have DC PMGs. Dude, that Batman PMG, what were the colors again?
Oh, I'll tell you real quick.
There's no red PMG?
There's a red.
Okay, there better be a red, bro, because that's what I want.
I think they just showed two colors, but I'm like, yo, there's got to be like a purple. Okay, so there's orange, blue, and gold that they're listing. That's out of 25, out of 50, and out of 1. So
which one's out of 50?
Out of 75 and out of 100, right?
Which one's out of 50?
Blue.
So okay, so that's the typical blue out of 50 for like the Marvel PMG. And you said orange is out of 25 and gold 101. Dude, there's no way there's not a green PMG or a red PMG out of 99.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
If there's not a red, listen, you don't want to give us a green, cool. Bro, there better be a red PMG, because the red PMG is going to be one of the best colors for DC characters. Batman red PMG Bane, red PMG Joker. Just think about it, bro.
Bane,
like, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking for the blue, a Mr. Freeze blue PMG is gonna be nasty, dog.
Yo, what about if it was like the dark Batman Returns, where there's the gray and the blue suit, where he's older and bigger. That is a blue PMG would look fire, yo.
Yeah, yeah. The Harley Quinn blue is gonna be nice. The Harley Quinn orange is gonna be nice.
The red, Harley Quinn red.
If there is a red, there better be a red. Upper Deck, there better be a red. Bro.
Maybe they didn't list those colors because they're above out of 50, so they're like out of 75, out of 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm thinking they are because they're calling it the FXs. So,
dude, we've never had I don't think there's ever been a Marvel card set with PMGs that did not have a red PMG.
That's what I'm saying. There has to
be a red. There has to be.
Hell yeah, there's got to be.
There's got to be.
So, guys, make sure to hit pound Ramble on to enter the giveaway tonight. I'm going to be giving away a Night Terror from Annual. It's the green, and that is out of 99, and it's the Wonder Woman.
Oh, dude, that's a nice ass piece. That's a sweet card, bro.
Hell yeah, yo. So, sorry.
The Night Terror, that's the best insert from Annual.
Yes. Yeah.
There's no better insert from Annual than those.
Oh yeah.
Those are good.
Take it out of the.
Damn, dude, Wonder Woman. Damn, dude, a green number. That's a nasty giveaway, bro.
Hell yeah, yo. I appreciate everyone.
Make sure y'all shoot the homie a subscribe, man. Subscribe the homie, bro.
Ramble on, my friends.
Like the stream, bro. Hit that like button.
I appreciate that. Hit
that like button, baby.
So this one's for you. I kind of know the idea, but maybe there's something different take you're gonna put on it. If you could rip one PMG out of Batman Metal, which one's your dream card?
Oh, Red PMG Batman, bro.
Okay.
That's easy. That's easy as shit, bro. I've been wanting a Red I've been talking about a Red PMG Batman for like 2 years, bro.
Okay. All right.
So, I'm not going to be greedy and be like, yeah, go 101. That would be obviously,
Yeah.
You know what would be insane? A black PMG out of 10.
Like an opal?
But shinier.
Okay.
Shinier.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Imagine a black PMG.
Oh, yeah. I think our friend Raj mentioned something about a black set or a version of a set coming out. Oh, what did he say? Instead of chrome, I want to see a black murdered out set. So anything black insert, black parallel. I like that. I like it blacked out. And to do it with Batman or the Rogues Gallery, it's that environment to where you can do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the take on the Gotham light is really cool. But if they were in like a dark alley with the street light shining on and that's the villain, that'd be even cooler idea layout. Yeah. Like, man, I can't wait.
Yeah, they can do a lot, bro. Let's see what they do. Let's see what happens.
Hell yeah. All right, so we got 9 entries in the giveaway. We've got 18 people on the live, so make sure to hit Brown and Ramble on to enter. And if you win, make sure to message me on Instagram, same handle, and send me your info, and I will send it over to you within the next week. So yeah, brother, I'm stoked. I'm sure I'm hearing it from you. You're stoked. Everyone in the chat saying they're excited. I think people aren't really understanding the gravity of what we're going to be getting. And this will be looked on like we look back on the PMGs of 2013 Fleer Retro. So,
yeah, 100%. That is correct, my friend.
Strange, great point. No mention of retro PMG designs, but I think that's something they might do in a
down
future.
The road. But yeah, they're not going to play all their cards in one.
Correct.
They play their whole hand in one set. They're going to definitely, yeah.
Thanks, Josh, for coming and hanging out. Alonso, I greatly appreciate you coming and hanging out.
Always, bro. Yeah, man. It's always good to come on and kick it and hang out with the community and talk cards, man, and talk about the hobby. It's been a while, man, since I've done one of these, so it's good to come on YouTube, man.
You're always a good person to have on a live. You're fun to watch. Your breaks are awesome. So And I
Appreciate
know
it, bro.
it's hard to in the Marvel community to be like, hey, someone want to come talk about DC stuff? But I was like, nah, Lewis is gonna want to talk about Batman.
Yeah. I'm like I said, bro. I like Batman, bro. I'm excited to see what happens, man. I really am. I'm excited. So far, some of the images we've seen on some of the cards, I really like, bro. So they may surprise us, bro. Upper Deck may surprise us, man.
Word. And our friend Marvelous Cards mentioned this is the Cryptozoic set, I believe. The DC Dark Knights metal set has a lot of cool dark art and darker inserts that pop. I have a black 1-of-1 Batman and matching plate from that set.
Fuck, that's hard, bro.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's hard. That's hard. The black foil looks good on a lot of shit, bro. Like you can't go wrong with the black sparkly foil. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. It looks. I'm sure it looks fire because I remember seeing the black medallions, and I was like, oh, that looks beautiful. I was like, I never thought
black medallions are fly, bro. Yeah, they are fly.
I love how that's the 1-of-1. You know what I mean? So it's really cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We got 10 entries. I'm going to run this in 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds to enter in. I wish everyone good luck, and yeah, catch you on the next one because next week will be fun. I'm reaching out to our next guest and seeing if they can join. Josh said, red and blue color match Superman, baby. Okay.
That'll be fly.
That would be fly right next to each other. Now, if you grade them, you got to match your grades too. That's going to be a whole nother level. PSA grade would look good. The label would look good though with the Superman. When are we getting a full character checklist? That's a great question. I don't know. I was logged in earlier just to check to see what inserts and parallels were coming in the set, and I didn't see anything. So if we're looking at what October 1st is the release, probably the week before. I think that's what we usually get, or a week and a half, 10 days before with Upper Deck. I think they've been pretty.
Yeah. Typically, sometimes a few days before the release.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, like possibly within the week. So that's definitely something to keep checking out on. Beckett has the good checklist. Card Connection has a good one I like. So, but yeah, that'd be cool to see the checklist because I'm curious. Yeah, and maybe when we get the checklist, that'll be hype too. So, but yeah, so I'll say it here now. Right before I run this, if it comes out October 1st, right? So that's let me do a little. So if it comes out October 1st and I get my shipment when I'm supposed to get it, that'd be that 2nd. So the live show for October 2nd, as long as the date releases, will be live box breaks of the Batman metal set. And if you want to come in and do a personal break, I know you may be breaking it on your breaks and may be busy, but if you're not, I want to come on and break. I'd be more than happy to have you on. And if anyone else wants to reach out saying they're going to get some product, let me know. And maybe we won't do it on the 2nd. We'll do it on the following Thursday.
Cool.
So, all right.
No doubt.
Hell yeah. So good luck, everybody.
Boom. Good luck, guys. It's a nice giveaway, too. Very nice card.
Yeah, would you believe I hit 3 of them? Oh, Donnie.
Let's go, baby.
Congrats,
Get that, baby. Get that. Congrats.
I'm happy that's very cool. Very cool, man. That's awesome. Hit me up on IG, brother. And that'll be awesome. All right, yo. So everyone, I hope you remember to like if you're enjoying it, subscribe, hit the notification bell for any updates or posts I put out during the week to show updates for the show or the upcoming guests. And Lewis, again, thank you for joining. And my friends, ramble on.
That's it, baby. Later, guys.